Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. Yeah, as you can see, we're not back in Azizla because doing dailies, my Dark Mage hit 60 and I wanted to do the class quests. It took considerable effort, but at last I have learned the whole truth. Attend me, Serenia, you have a right to know. For countless generations, the sons and daughters of House Collignon have pledged themselves to the church, so devoted to the faith they are. Many rose to positions of great prominence within the clergy, and for a time Countess Estrid de Collignon was poised to do the same. And when she and her husband celebrated the birth of her firstborn, the futures of the house seemed brighter than ever. That is, until years later, when the Inquisitors came. Informations gleaned during an interrogation had implicated her husband as a heretic. When the Countess confronted him with these allegations, he brought a vial to his lips and completed his transformation. One he proudly declared was decades in the making. The Temple Knight slew him as he tried to rip out her throat. Afterwards, she had Riel locked away in the deepest cell she could find. Madness! What monster thinks to find absolution in her daughter's death? You mustn't go. She will kill you. She'll kill us anyway if we don't. I know what I'm doing, Riel. I have a plan. Serenia, we call you the Dragon's words when we told her of our dark arts. She said there were tiny beings who knew a better way. If they can teach us how to harness the abyss, mayhap we can stand against Lady Estrid and her minions. Unfortunately, I haven't the foggiest who these tiny beings might be. Speak with Moggy, I believe, is that? So, apparently Muggles. Hello, Moggy. Well, if it isn't one of the new visitors from below. Are you searching for something? If so, just ask. I pride myself on being the second most well-informed Moogle here. My, that's a rather grim way of living, isn't it? I can't say if I've ever heard of knights so infatuated with darkness. However, I think I might know why she bade you visit us. Go ahead and fetch your friends. We have an awful lot to talk about. Goodbye. Welcome to Markham, Cooper. The little one must be Riel, so that makes the big one Sid, right? Yes, I presume you're one of the tiny beings of whom the dragon spoke. Riel, say something to the Moogle. Riel? Riel! I'm sick of this charade. You tell me to talk, but then you refuse to listen. You tell me you're doing this for me, but then you go on about the darkness and the abyss. Am I supposed to be grateful when you come back covered in blood? When I put you back together so you can do it again? You drag me to halfway across the world so you can discover a new way to kill yourself, and you tell me it's for my sake? Why are we here, Sidurgu? Tell me the real reason. Well, of course it's for your sake. Well, you've certainly had a lot of practice saying that, haven't you? I'm sure the next fair maiden will appreciate it. What are you saying? It's not like that, Wiel. And you, say something, damn you! I think I'm beginning to understand this whole darkness concept, Kupo. Harnessing the power of your emotions and some such, yes? I'm reminded of an ancient legend about a Moogle named Mok. Rather simple name, I know, but those were simpler times, Kupo. Anyway, Mok had a penchant for dancing and, Wait. What does dancing have to do with the dark arts? Everything, Kupo. Everything. The point is, your master was absolutely right when he told you to submit to the flame. You just never figured out what he meant by it. But better late than never, Kupo. Master Moggy will show you the way. First, you two Dark Knights will need to pull 4 sprigs of pomworth each. Up to it, Kupo. I fail to see what purpose this serves, but fine. You will have your precious pomworth. Oh, and Riel can stay here with us while you're away. Let's go, Serenia. Now, where do we find that stuff? Looks like this might be up above. There you are, darkest dark one of the dark. Have you brought your pomworth? Very nice, Kubo. That must have kept you busy for a while. For your next trial, you must cull Tulans, Kubo. Rather, a lot of them have been sighted on the road to Asar. If you wait there long enough, they're sure to show up, Kubo. Riel? Oh, you needn't worry about her. She's off playing with some friends of mine, Kubo. Just focus on the trial and wait for me in Asar when you're finished. Golden Glow, a battle. Okay, let's see what this is about. What in the hells are we doing, Serenia? What could Moogles possibly know about mastering the dark arts? Foolish fools. Right then, what's all this? While you two were busy gathering pomworth and slaying Tullians, we kidnapped Riel, Kubo. Oh yes, Kubo, we had so much fun playing together. So much fun indeed, Kubo. So much fun that we thought we might keep her here forever. You wouldn't dare. If you don't believe us, go and look. You'll never find her, Kubo. Not in a million years. Switched hours, Kubo. You'll never see her again. You furry little shites. Give her back to me now, or I swear I kill every last one of you and burn your village to cinders. Haha, do your worst, Kupo! You missed Riel, Kupo. Well, too bad. She's our Riel now, Kupo. I'm going to rip that palm off your head and shove it down your goddamn throat. Too slow. Oh my. More than I... Our turn! Give her back to me. Give her back! You just don't get it, do you, couple? She's gone. Forever! You don't flare, you Moogle Black Mage. Bit much if you ask me, Cooper. However, it doesn't matter what you fight, Kubu. You're never going to see you again. What? Are you gonna cry now, Kubu? Go then, cry! Cry for me! Oh, I think he is, Kubo. Look! Ah, die, damn you, die! This isn't what I... This better be worth it. Keep crying, Cooper. Keep... Okay, what was that all about? This was a game. Ouch, you could really hurt someone carrying on like that, Cooper. That's a bloody point. Now tell me where she is if you want to live. Wait! He sleeps. Why do you want her back so badly, Kubo? What kind of question is that? You kidnapped her. But you don't seem to like having her around that much anyway, right? She's just a burden to you, so why do you care what happens to her? I swore an oath to protect her. That's what we Dark Knights do. You think that will give you strength enough to protect her? Duty and honor? I'll tell you what you need, Kubo. When it comes to strength to defend the meek, is it honor? Is it justice? How bland! Could it be that the darkness is born of light? A flame burning for another?
How grand! 'Tis love, all-powerful, shining love. Rather blunt, I admit, but subtlety doesn't seem to be your strong suit, Grippo.
Riel.
Well, here we are. Go on, Riel. Say your piece. I know you and Frey were trying to do right by your master, but you came to my defense because you believed that's what he would have wanted. And I know you only did that because you believed it would make you stronger, because all you truly care about is killing more Temple Knights. I've seen how you look at them, how you curse them under your breath, how you relish every opportunity to cut them down. So don't tell me that it's all been for me. Don't tell me that Frey died for me.
Everything I've done for my mother and my father. For my master, and yes, most of all, for me. I haven't been honest with you, nor with myself, and for that I am sorry. I will stand for you in this coming trial, but after, what happens after will be your decision.
Good. That's a promise.
Furry little bastards that us fooled, huh? Shame their wisdom is bollocks. I mean, really now, love? That's what you need to harness the abyss? I mean, I suppose there's something to be said for caring deeply for your charge, but no, I will not give those cretins even a sliver of credit. This was an utter waste of time, and that's that. Still, I'm glad to have come to an understanding with Riel. We should return to Ishgard. The hour of a trial draws close. Come along, Riel.
Why do we bring her back there?
I was about Riel's age when I came to Ishgard. My parents, they said we would find a better life here. When the Temple Knights we had shown mercy returned, they let us choose the order in which we would die. That would be their mercy to us, they declared. I watched my parents kneel in the dirt. Look away, they said. But I could not. At last, when it was my turn, I knelt and prepared to follow them into death. I closed my eyes, but when I opened them, a man in black stood before me, hand outstretched, and so I took it. Defend the meek, punish the wicked. Maybe it was all but a convenient excuse to indulge in vengeance. She deserves better than me, but there is no one else. One more battle, Serenia. Let's see it done. Mayhap in this final battle, I can serve as my master intended. Countess Stridsmissive arrived when you were away. We're to meet her in the Western Highlands, away from prying eyes. Let's assume I was on the toilet a moment. She has gone to great lengths to conceal her husband's deeds, so it comes as no surprise that she'd prefer to settle this in secret. Serenia, I don't know what's waiting for us out there. If aught should happen to me, pray keep Brielle safe. Right then, I believe she wanted a word with you before we left.
We wouldn't have made it this far without you, Serenia. I want you to know that I'm truly grateful for the time we shared. You, Sidurgu and Frey taught me so much about the world, about what it means to fight for another, and what it means to fight for yourself. We're going to finish this together, the three of us.
No, there's to say, really. The twin pools then. Let's not keep the Countess waiting. Seems we're early. Well, it's not as though I have pressing business elsewhere. Enjoy a moment's respite with me, Serenia.
You came. A wise decision. You have his eyes, his nose, his lips. Every time I look at you, I see more and more of him, and it sickens me.
Brielle is not her father. You had no right to punish her for what he did.
Who are you to stand in judgment of me? I have every right. I bore that monster into this world, and by the fury I shall send it to the seventh hell. If you're so bloody fond of it, you can follow it there.
It's just us now, no one else. Remember Frey's conjury. Protect us and we'll protect you.
Right then. Okay.
Healer!
Go forth, brave knights of Ishgard. The Fury watch over and protect you.
So much for a fair fight. Brielle, Serenia, stay close to me.
Yeah, so much for a fair fight when I come from behind. Be without fear in the face of the heretics. Forward, I say. Forward!
Just how many did she bring? Stand your ground. Let them come to us.
No, no more. Enough. I'm stunned. Forward. Bring me your head. The Fury wills it. Have you no mercy, Mother? I told you never to call me that. You were given a chance. You could have stayed in your cell. Monster, abomination. Death will be a mercy. Kill them! Kill them all! All of you attack!
You will not harm her.
Oh, now I go after your conjurer. How many are there? bringing a whole army here. Missing an attack. Who alone is yes to victory. Grant me the strength to strike down this foul creature. Wow, that's a pretty strong stone too. Pray forgive me my sins for laying down with your enemies. Help me to cleanse my soul of this taint. Damn you! Get out of my way! Why? Why? Why do you care so much what happens to it?
You're not the first person to ask me that. Once you might have understood. For everything that you are, that you've done, you're still her mother. Go. We shall not meet again.
Oh, but we will. We will, knight, I promise you that. I will follow you to the ends of the world if I must. So long as it lives, I must. Don't you see, you fool? The fury wills it. The fury wills it. Insanity.
Well,
how great your love for her, far greater than any you ever bore me. For a long time I prayed for forgiveness. I prayed you would take me in your arms and hold me as you did before. But I know that shall never come to pass. I will pray for you, Mother, That you might find peace in her halls. O Helone, receive of us this woman, your humble servant. Raise her up to your bosom, and grant her glory everlasting.
So what now?
We go back to Ishgard. Together.
As you wish.
If this wasn't a PG-14 game, that would be bloody snow by now.
It all seems so simple in retrospect. The moment I stopped trying to find the answer, there it was. All that anger, all that rage, born of a fervent desire to protect that which we hold most dear.
So, you're still committed to your path then?
And you, if you will have me.
You need to talk to me more, and listen. I can't stand the silence, you know. There's no shame in sharing the weight, Sid. We can bear it together, for ourselves and for others.
Right, then. The two of us will manage on our own, Serenia. There may be others who know of Riel's heritage, but if they come, we will be ready. Granted, we could simply leave Ishgard, but that would leave the people at the mercy of the powers that be. I cannot do that now, and neither can Riel, I think. We all need a cause, Serenia. So, what will be yours? For whom will you stand?
For my friends.
And so you shall. To walk the path is to suffer, to sacrifice. Justice demands no less. But we must never lose sight of why we chose to walk it. God's help me, those Mughals were onto something, weren't they? So it appears. From the depths of the abyss you hear a whisper. Here. I think about where I exactly put that thing later. But next time we really return to Azizla and continue there. Until then, I'm Mace and don't get lost.